Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Taking the Lead. I'm Ken Jacobs, your host of Jacobs Consulting and Executive Coaching, and continuing our series of mini videos on what executive coaching is and isn't. I want to answer some questions for you today because we get a lot of questions about coaching, as you can imagine. Number one, who is right for executive coaching or who is executive coaching right for and isn't? Well, we always say that our coaching is for leaders who want to create positive, sustained change and are willing to do the heavy lifting to get there. So, I think that illustrates a few points. It's for leaders, though, of course, if you've seen me speak or write, I believe that you can start leading in your organization well before you have a leadership title. You can do it when you're a manager. You can start to do it, when you're a senior account executive, in an agency. In fact, you should start leading and using your positive leadership influence before you become a leader. But I digress. The main thing is executive coaching is right for you if you're ready for change, if you're ready for growth, if you're experiencing some roadblocks to your personal goals, your organizational goals, your career goals. But the key is that you want to go deep. You want to explore. You want to be honest with your coach and you want to be ambitious and you're ready and you'll know if you're ready. So that's number one. How do coaches handle confidentiality? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm a member of the International Coach Federation. I have some of my certifications from them, my PCC. I have some from IPEC also, the Institute for Professional Excellence in Coaching, which is an ICF certified coach training program. And confidentiality is everything. It is absolutely everything. Not only do we have an NDA and a confidential document with our clients, even if we didn't, we must obey the strict rules of confidentiality. That's what being a certified coach, part of what being a certified coach is all about. But, just from a practical terms, your coaching client is not going to open up with you and tell you what's really going on and maybe tell you what's wrong in their life, in their careers, in their organizations, unless they can count on strict confidentiality, just like with a lawyer or a priest, a rabbi, I hope an accountant. So strict confidentiality, nothing less. Why do chemistry and alignment matter so much when looking for a coach? Well, it's really everything. In our coaching practice, we have sessions with our clients every 2 weeks. Some clients and coaches meet monthly, some meet weekly, some is needed. But the key is the coaching client has to want to spend that time with their coach and look forward to it and look forward to the exploration, look forward to going deep. If they've made it part of their coaching, looking forward to their coach telling them things they may not want to hear, but they really do need to hear, if that's part of the understanding. So chemistry and alignment is everything. And if you're interviewing coaches and you're not feeling that chemistry and you're not feeling the love, find another coach. There are a lot of great, experienced, certified coaches out there. We, as part of our practice, always have sort of a chemistry test. And we're testing if they want to work with me. And honestly, I'm testing if I want to work with them. Going back to what we said in the first question, if I sense they're not ready, they're not open, they don't want to go deep and explore and do the work and do the heavy lifting, I decline the assignment, which I think is, the right thing to do. So chemistry alignment is critical if you're looking for coaches. Talk to three of them, see where you feel the chemistry. And my feeling is if a prospective client of mine, a prospect, speaks to three coaches and they feel greater chemistry with one of the other coaches, I want them to work with them because I want them to have the growth that they desire, the results that they desire. And if they feel that's more likely with another coach, that's good for everyone. That's good for them. It's good for the other coach. It's good for me. It's good for all coaches. I want to point out that coaching is more than just the coaching session. It's much more than the coaching session. The coaching session is an important part of it where perhaps we look at uh, activity and progress in the last few weeks. We look at the actions they committed to and took and learned from. We look at the commitments they really tried to take, but something got in the way, an obstacle got in the way, and sometimes you can learn from that. So coaching session is critical. But what's also critical, as you can imagine, is the work the coaching client does in our case, the 2 weeks in between sessions, where they lay out the actions they're going to take that will help drive coaching goal achievement after all the months of coaching, all the observation that the coaching client does, hopefully taking some notes, and then filling out a very easy prep form to prepare me or your coach for the coaching session. So the session itself is just part of it. The other part, again, the other parts are committing to actions, articulating those actions. When you write down a goal or action, you increase by 46% the chance you'll take them. And then actually all my clients share their actions with me. In doing so, they've increased by 72% the chance they'll take those actions. And then it's about action implementation, what outcomes they had, what did they learn, observation, and then sharing. So coaching is a lot more than just the session. But the observation, the work you do during the weeks doesn't have to be very time consuming. It really takes no more time, in my experience, to live the examined life than the unexamined life. So that's the recap for today. Who's right for executive coaching, who isn't? How do we handle confidentiality? Why chemistry and alignment are just so critical to a successful coaching outcome, and how coaching is much more than the coaching session. I hope that brought you some value. I hope you learned some things perhaps you didn't know before, or it reinforced for you some things you already knew. If you think coaching might be right for you, if you're not sure, but you want to explore it, I'm always happy to do a 45-minute complimentary, no obligation, no hard sell coaching session, and you can start to experience what coaching might be like. If that's something for you or someone you know, please contact me, KEN at JACOBSCOMM.com. Say it with me, KEN at JACOBSCOMM.com. And until next time, keep on taking the lead.